What's up, guys? Chase Oliver 68 here, starting my Road to WrestleMania 29 commentary series that I promise I'll do for y'all. If you guys see a lot of videos coming out for me in these next coming weeks, just warning you now, it's just because of the Road to WrestleMania 29 commentary series. I really want to do this for my channel. I don't care if they don't get the views or anything. I just think it's good for people to hear my opinion on what I think about the matches individually. You guys get a dabble of my opinion when I talk about, the Raw shows, when I go into deep about, in the Raw shows, how I think about the feuds, but you guys don't know, like, what I think about these matches, what they mean for WrestleMania, and how big they are for WrestleMania, if they are good for the business or bad for the business in the long run. And so, when I think about it, the match that I'm pretty sure most people want to hear my opinions on, because I vocally have never really made a video about it. I didn't make a video about it after the Royal Rumble. I didn't really make a video about it after Cena beat Punk at Elimination Chamber. And I really haven't vocalized my opinions on Rock versus John Cena 2. And here's the video for anyone who was interested in that. See, the thing is about Rock versus John Cena 2 is that I myself am not extremely happy that it's happening. I've told multiple people a bunch of times on Skype that they should have just kept it once. I mean, it's once in a lifetime. It would be nice if WWE kept it once. But then, when I realized CM Punk wasn't losing the title anytime soon, like, after Survivor Series, this is when I knew Rock vs. Cena 2 was happening. And I kind of just accepted it. I kind of just said, you know what? It's going to happen. We have no control of the WWE going to do this. It's going to happen. And then a lot of people, rematches in WWF have happened many times. I'm sorry, WWE. Well, technically back in WWF, there was a lot of rematches at WrestleMania. I mean, when we look at the WWE and WWF's history of rematches at WrestleMania, we could go look at WrestleMania 9 and 10. Bret Hart and Yokozuna main evented both of those WrestleManias. Different results. And yes, I know Hulk Hogan beat Yokozuna later that night for the WWF title at WrestleMania 9. But still, they both main evented the show. And they went on back-to-back WrestleManias. We look at the Rock and Austin trilogy. Yes, every other WrestleMania, but hey, we still got it 3 times at WrestleMania. We go down to the Triple H and Undertaker trilogy, or the Shawn Michaels and Undertaker duel matches. I mean, we have all these matches that have already happened before at WrestleMania, and so I said, you know what? Big-time matches, they can happen again, but they need to serve a purpose. So what is the purpose of this big-time match? Well, WWE wants you to think it's to build a road to redemption for John Cena. That is the big-time thing that they want to sell you. That this is the John Cena's road to redemption. And in all honesty here, let me tell you something. If I was a fan, just saying, if I was a fan that didn't watch a product for the whole year, so let's say I'm a fan that tunes in during WrestleMania season, which most fans do. Most fans tune in just for WrestleMania season. If I was a fan that just tuned into WrestleMania season and they played that stupid little video package like, one of these days I'm going straight to the grave, and it shows John Cena being a loser, I would believe that if I was not a legit 100% real fan. But the problem is, I am a legit fan. A lot of you out there are legit fans, and a lot of us are not happy with how this is being booked. We're making it seem like John Cena was the ultimate loser, that John Cena lost, and that the whole year of 2011 sucked for him, yet he was voted on the WWE app Superstar of the fucking Year. Are you kidding me? You're supposed to make me feel bad for John Cena right now? I mean, okay, how many WWE title shots did he get last year? He got a WWE title shot at SummerSlam 2012. He got a WWE title shot at Night of Champions 2012. Hell, he even won it. But then he lost right afterwards. He lost it right afterwards. And then he got a WWE Championship shot at Hell in a Cell. Just got that taken away because he got injured. And then he got a WWE Championship shot at Survivor Series. So he got 4 WWE title shots on pay-per-views. 1 WWE title shot on Monday Night Raw when he won the Money in the Bank fucking briefcase. And then he was going for the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase at TLC in 2012. You telling me that John Cena had a bad 2012? I mean, yeah, he didn't win all his title matches, but he got a lot of title matches. So how's that a bad 2012? How's that a bad 2012? I mean, is it 2012? Yeah, how's that a bad 2012? I don't know. I don't think that's a bad 2012. If anything, I think that's a very decent 2012 for a superstar like John Cena. So it's just, to me, WWE is trying to build this bigger picture that this is for Cena's road to redemption. ultimately this is going to lead to a Cena title run. But the problem is, okay, I would not have a problem with John Cena winning the WWE Championship. I know that sounds weird to most of you people, but I would not have a problem if they built a guy up, like a Ziggler or a Ryback or many other guys that you can think of. If they had a guy already ready to take the belt away from Cena, let's say at SummerSlam or Survivor Series. But the problem is, WWE does not have that guy that could take away the belt from John Cena like at a SummerSlam or Survivor Series. That is the honest truth. And so there's the problem of John Cena winning the title belt. Yes, Cena has been away from the belt from a long time. But the thing is, you know, why not keep building off the redemption storyline and actually do it right? Why not have Cena lose to The Rock again at WrestleMania and then have it where the redemption storyline is done fucking right? It doesn't need to lead to Rock versus Cena 3 at WrestleMania 30, but I'm saying why not build it up again to where it's actually right and we actually feel bad for Cena. I mean, take TNA for example. If any of you guys have been watching TNA lately, they've been doing the AJ Styles thing, and they talked about how AJ Styles have dabbled in like fucking drugs and alcohol and all that shit, dude. I mean, straight up, right there, that's edgy. That's pretty edgy if you ask me. That's like taking it to another standard. I mean, when is the last time we've seen done that in wrestling where a wrestler gets so depressed they turn to outside sources? It's realistic too, because think about it. When you're having a hard time at work, you go take drugs. You're probably like trying to find a substance to get rid of that pain that you feel. And that's the thing. We never really got to see John Cena get all edgy. We never really got to see, you know, Cena's true downfall. We haven't seen clips of John Cena drinking at a nightclub and getting drunk. I mean, how much of you guys would feel bad for the guy if, like, you know, say for example, after that match he lost to John Laurinaitis, and let's say he lost to Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules. Let's just say, and then like you just saw him and he was at a bar and he was just drinking, and then later on, like, you know, Kofi Kingston was all saying, "Hey John, we need you to come back. We need you to come back to the show." And John's like, "Kofi, I'm not good. I'm not cut out for this. This is not my thing. I'm done." And Cena just says he's done. And then later on, Big Show starts attacking his friends, and then Cena comes out and he says, "You know what? I want to face you, Big Show." And then he fails against the Big Show. And it just causes Cena to go deeper and deeper. And this leads to, like, CM Punk tearing down John Cena. And this leads to John Cena, you know, disappearing for a while. John Cena comes back. He looks totally different. And he wants to win the Royal Rumble. That's, like, his main goal. Because he had such a bad year last year. He did some horrible things. He had a divorce. He cheated on his wife or whatever, you know. And then they built it up to this WrestleMania where he was facing The Rock. I'm pretty sure this storyline would be a lot better. But the problem is, it's just not a believable storyline. And the problem is, once Cena wins the belt, who is he going to drop it to? That's the ultimate question right here. I mean, because at least CM Punk, when he held the belt, we know who was going to drop it to The Rock. If any of y'all think CM Punk was going to beat The Rock, y'all were crazy to think so. Okay? Just telling you that right now. But the thing is, with Cena, we just don't know what they're going to do with him. Although, I will say this, for business standpoints, this is a smart move on WWE's part. It drew 1 million buys last year. I'm pretty sure it will draw more money this year, especially with Triple H versus Brock Lesnar on the card and CM Punk and Undertaker on the card. Well, anyways, guys, for me personally, I'd like to think that WrestleMania 29, the main event of it, Cena versus Rock 2, I think it's going to be a solid match. I don't think it's going to be as good as last year's match. Last year's match was really crazy. I feel that most people's problem is that it's going to be predictable. But if Rock somehow wins, I want to know, how would you guys react? Because a lot of people are hating on The Rock all of a sudden just because he's not showing up on Raw as being WWE Champion. I have no problem with it because it makes me feel special when The Rock shows up because the WWE Champion is supposed to be a special attraction. So I have no problem with it. But hey, you know what? The Rock and John Cena match is good for business, but it's bad for the long run because, you know, yeah, you're going to get fans tuning in to see it. But imagine how many Attitude Era fans are going to be pissed off once they see John Cena beat The Rock. I mean, last year we saw Rock beat John Cena, you know, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. So how pissed off do you think the fans are going to be? And then it's also going to clamor to another Rock versus John Cena match down the line. You guys can't deny it. I mean, Rock versus Cena 3 would have to happen, wouldn't you think? I mean, if it was tied 1-1, they would have to do the tiebreaker. I don't know. But in all honesty here, Rock versus John Cena is good for the business, but long term, it's going to maybe hurt the business if they don't have someone ready to take the belt off John Cena. But other than that, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania 29's Rock versus John Cena 2. Personally, I like The Rock. I do like John Cena to an extent, but it's not enough for me to really hate the match. I'm not pissed off WWE did it. I understand why they did it. They're trying to get fans to buy WrestleMania, and I don't mind that they want to do that. They're a business. It's like when the UFC, and I know I use the UFC a lot for examples, but it's just to clarify for you what they do for business. When a guy like Chael Sonnen is getting the light heavyweight title shot over Dan Henderson and Lyoto Machida, it's because they know Chael Sonnen can sell pay-per-views. When a guy like Nick Diaz gets a pay-per-view title shot over Johnny Hendricks, they know Nick Diaz will sell the pay-per-views. And that's how the WWE works. And that's how UFC works. They want people to buy their shows. They don't want people to just say, oh, I'm going to stream the show. They want people to buy the show. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stick around because soon enough, you will be seeing my CM Punk and Undertaker video. Yeah, that's right. It's a double upload today. Anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, you can like it. If you liked me, you can subscribe by clicking the little icon right here or down below. Also, follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. And remember, guys, have a good day. All right. I'll see you all a little bit later. Peace!